One thing we're seeing now more than ever is a chronic cough in kids. This is oftentimes when parents say that their child has congestion and drainage, and they just continue to last. They spend a lot of days out of school because of this, or it feels like they really only get one healthy week out of the month, and that they just can't kick this cough. Well, a lot of families, especially ones that are looking into natural alternatives, will have used humidifiers, nebulizers, even extra pillows to help with the drainage, but feel like they haven't quite figured it out. So, a lot of the things that we see in a chiropractic office, oftentimes we'll see a kiddo like this, and they're saying, "Hey, we just continue to get sick." And that's something with regular chiropractic adjustments, for the reasons we're going to go into, can really help. So, one of the things that's a big problem when we're seeing this is we're seeing the lack of drainage. So, we want to address the actual drainage problem. And now, chiropractic can do so by making sure we eliminate any subluxations or tension that's in the neck or in the thoracic, which is the mid back area. And that really helps open up and helps with the drainage. This is the same reason chiropractic helps so much with ear infections, is we want to physically get that fluid to keep moving. And by decreasing tension, specifically in the mid back, helps a lot with decreasing or helping with that drainage for coughs. The second problem is a neuroimmune problem. And so, what this really means is that when the body is stuck in this stress response, our body is immunocompromised. So, the more stressed our bodies are, the more immunocompromised our bodies are, which means more susceptible to pathogens or illness when exposed. So the reality is we're all always exposed to things. There's bacteria in the environment right now, there's bacteria on this desk, there are viruses in this air. There are always things our body is coming in contact with. But the reality is, how strong is our immune system to fight these things off when we're coming in contact? When we're immunocompromised, when we have more stress, when we're going through more stressful times, when our bodies are more worn down, that's when we're more susceptible. And our immune system, when it tries to mount that defense, can't quite overcome it, and we start experiencing symptoms. So the reality is, a lot of our kiddos and adults, everyone is more stressed these days. And because of this, there's this sympathetic dominance, especially in kids, where their body is not really able to regulate or tap into this parasympathetic, where it would really be able to mount that immune response. So, because they're so stressed out, their body is immunocompromised and therefore making them more susceptible to pathogens that they're constantly exposed to. So the idea is, by getting them under regular chiropractic care, we can support and we can regulate their nervous system so that when they're exposed, they're more regulated and their body is better able to fight off things when exposed. And the last thing is, there's more mucus production and more chronic inflammation, especially when it's been a lingering illness. So the mucus production happens because it continues to produce, and then that goes back into the drainage problem. But then we see this chronic inflammation component. And the more chronic inflammation we have in our bodies, really ultimately, it's the root cause to almost every modern day disease is inflammation. And what's so cool is research actually shows chiropractic can help decrease inflammation. So neat, especially in chiropractic, but that we're actually able to decrease this inflammation. And when you can decrease the inflammation, it helps significantly in decreasing that extra mucus production and helping the body fully flush everything out. So come on in to Sunlife Chiropractic. We'd be happy to take a look at your kiddos, see what's going on, get some scans where we can really dive deeper into how their nervous system is functioning and help support you and your kiddos to reach optimal health. Follow along and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of these videos, and follow us on social at sunlifechiropractic.com.